Inside Edo today, Governor Obaseki don sign 164.7 billion naira as coming year appropriation bill. Edo State Governor Mr. Godwin Obaseki don sign the state coming year appropriation bill wey be 164.7 billion naira after the House of Assembly don put head together and dem con gree. On Wednesday for Government House, Oga Governor say the money na to take better Edo and im wan look into the economic wahala wey COVID-19 pandemic put for ground.
I want to thank Mr. Speaker and the House immensely for the work that you have put in to ensure that our appropriation bill is passed into law. This appropriation law is very unique. For members of the public who have seen a much higher proportion going to recurrent expenditure, it just reflects the signs of the time we are in. With the sort of pandemic we've had to deal with, and the second wave, which has just come back, the devastating effect economically on the country, on our people, should not be underestimated at all. With what we have just gone through, our people, the economic lives and livelihoods have been decimated. So for us to rebuild livelihoods, for us to rebuild our people, we must now tinker with our budgetary provisions to make more resources available so that people can live. Given what we have just gone through, or given what we are going through, that you have done the right things. We're grateful that you reasoned with us, you accepted our logic, that we should spend more on the people. I want to thank you for the diligence with which you went through every aspect of the budget. Even when we identified an additional source of revenues, you advised on how those revenues should be applied. Was also very, very useful.
Obaseki said this new budget go work to take strengthen the state healthcare, education, social sector, and also to take protect the weak, keep the youth busy as the budget now for the good of the state.
I want to assure you that we are cutting down significantly on waste so that we can grow this economy in the direction it should go. I'm sure you've seen the adverts for over 1,400, almost 1,400 new employees into the civil service. Most of them will be professionals. And the adverts also enlisting the hiring of teachers that will be stationed in the communities. These are all areas that we will be spending and putting monies in people's hands. The same thing is going to happen in the area of public safety. So you are aware that we have trained the first batch of 2,000 community policemen who the state will be responsible to paying. And in the course of the year, and from what you have approved, we'll be hiring almost 5,000 other people who will work in different areas, from revenue, from assisting with revenue enforcement to environmental sanitation, to public safety. These are all areas we hope that we can now get more people to work and help begin to rebuild an already battered economy.
Obaseki sama encouragement to the leaders and members of the Edo State House of Assembly for the attention wey they give the bill and fast passage.
The leadership of the Edo State House of Assembly that have assembled here or come in here this afternoon for the assignment of signing some bills into law. I want to thank Mr. Speaker and the House immensely for the work that you have put in to ensure that our appropriation bill is passed into law before year end. We know the constraints under which you're operating. That is why this feat needs to be specially applauded. It has been a very difficult year for us. We have had to come back to you twice to review the 2020 appropriation because of the unusual year in which we operated. And you obliged us every time we did. That is the kind of House of Assembly which Edo people voted for.
Speaker of Edo State House of Assembly, Marcus Onobon, also add say the assembly dey fast to pass the bill, so Oga Governor go continue the ogbonge plans im get for the state.
Excellency, you recall that on the 10th day of November 2020, you made a budget presentation of the budget estimates 2021 to the Edo State House of Assembly. And after that presentation, we made a promise and a commitment to you and the people of Edo State that we were going to take it through the rigorous process to be sure that the budget is actually meant for the development of Edo State. Your Excellency, immediately after that presentation, we swung into action, and today we are here with our head up high to say to Edo people that Your Excellency mean well for the Edo people, and that this budget is to make Edo great again, and this budget is to make Edo prosperous. In the process of the committee work, we discovered that there are some areas we needed to make some little amendments and adjustments, and the total budget sum for recurrent expenditure now amounts to 98 billion 376 million 906,708 naira 87 kobo, and capital expenditure of 65 billion 695 million 450,253 naira 51 kobo, totaling the total budget size is now 164 billion 72 million 356,962 naira 38 kobo. Your Excellency, the budget estimates, the approved Appropriation Law 2021 is ready for your answer, Your Excellency.
Thank you.
Dis one na the ogbonge informate wey we carry come give una. On top inside Edo today, as Governor Obaseki don sign 164.7 billion naira as coming year appropriation bill. Make una sabi say na TMC TV na im carry dis ogbonge informate come sama una. My name na Innocent Ekweme from Benin.